I bet you didn't know that constant social media use could be rewiring your brain, making it harder to feel happy. 1 minute you're checking a notification and the next hour has vanished. You're left feeling drained, unfocused, and maybe even a little down. Every like, comment, and notification triggers a surge of dopamine, reinforcing the cycle and making it harder to break free. But here's the good news: you can take back control. By understanding how dopamine works, you can strategically reset your relationship with it and reclaim your focus, motivation, and overall well-being. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 4 powerful ways to do just that. Let's talk about phone fasting, a powerful tool to reclaim your focus and energy, especially in those crucial morning hours. When we start our day by diving headfirst into the digital world, we're flooding our brains with information and stimulation. This sets us up for a reactive state, where we're constantly responding to external triggers. Phone fasting, especially in the morning, is about reclaiming those precious first hours for yourself. It's about giving your mind and body a chance to connect, to ease into the day without the constant demands of the digital world. By delaying that initial surge of dopamine from your phone, you're allowing your brain to wake up naturally, to establish a sense of calm and focus before the day's demands kick in. Try implementing a phone-free hour every morning for a week, and observe how you feel. You might be surprised by the increase in focus, energy, and overall sense of calm you experience throughout the day. Now let's talk about flow state, a mental state where you're so completely absorbed in an activity that time seems to melt away. It's a state of effortless focus, where you're fully immersed in the present moment, completely engaged in the task at hand. It's in this flow state that we often experience our highest levels of creativity, productivity, and fulfillment. The key is to find activities that challenge you just enough, activities that sit right at the sweet spot between boredom and overwhelm. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how time flies when you're deeply engrossed in a hobby you're passionate about? When you're engaged in an activity that aligns with your skills and interests, your brain releases dopamine, signaling a sense of progress and reward. This, in turn, motivates you to keep going, to delve deeper into the task, and ultimately, to enter a state of flow. The key is to experiment, to explore different activities that pique your interest. Think back to things you enjoyed as a child, hobbies you've always wanted to try, or skills you'd like to develop. Start by dedicating just 30 minutes a day to exploring these interests. So, go out there, experiment, and find your flow. Now, let's dive into a technique that might sound a little shocking at first. Literally, I'm talking about cold water exposure. Exposing yourself to cold water, even for short periods, can actually trigger a significant release of dopamine, leading to increased alertness, focus, and overall well-being. When your body encounters cold water, it perceives it as a mild stressor. This triggers a cascade of physiological responses, including a surge in dopamine production. This dopamine release is your body's way of helping you cope with the stressor, providing a natural boost of energy and focus. Think of it like hitting the reset button on your nervous system. Even short bursts of cold water exposure can be incredibly effective. Start by simply incorporating a 30-second cold rinse at the end of your regular shower. By regularly incorporating cold water exposure into your routine, you're essentially training your body to better handle stress, both physical and mental. So turn down that hot water tap and embrace the power of cold. Let's talk about a potent way to reset your dopamine-pursuing purpose. Purpose means aligning your actions with something meaningful to you. It could be a creative passion, a personal project, or a cause you care about. Engaging in these activities rewards our brains with dopamine, fueling motivation. Identify what truly matters to you. What are you passionate about? What impact do you want to make? Start taking action, even if it's just a small step. Dedicate 30 minutes a day to your passion project or goal. Purpose is a journey of self-discovery. Explore and experiment. Incorporate a daily nature walk into your routine. You might be surprised by the clarity and inspiration that arise. So there you have it. 4 powerful ways to reset your dopamine and reclaim control over your focus, motivation, and overall well-being. Start by implementing just one of these strategies today. Try a phone-free morning, explore an activity that sparks your flow, embrace the power of cold water exposure, or dedicate some time to pursuing a passion that lights you up. As you experiment with these techniques, pay attention to how you feel. The journey to a more fulfilling and dopamine-balanced life starts with a single step. So take that step today and discover the transformative power of resetting your relationship with this incredible molecule. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and follow for more content on living your best life.